Robinhood, investing at the tip of your fingers, on the go, right in your pocket, everywhere you are, using just your phone, and I'll show you just how. But first, please subscribe, smash that like button, turn on the notification bell so you can get video just like this one, and here we go. All right, so I will be going over what's good about Robinhood, such as how do you get Robinhood, how do you sign up for Robinhood, how do you use Robinhood overall, different basics and tools and what you're supposed to know, how to search, buy and sell, dividends, you can find different things that you need, deposit and all that. And then I'll go over what is bad about Robinhood. And then I'll talk about what's the downside. And then after that, I will be able to put all this together and then we'll make a conclusion about it. If you have an Android, I believe you have to go to your Google Play, I believe. Right, so all you gotta do, you can just come here and tap Robinhood and then you just search for it. Give it a minute, there you go. It's this one right here. As you see, it says Robinhood. This is the one, Robinhood, right here. All we gotta do for you just gonna be getting, you can just download it over in your phone, on your phone. But here's a better way that I think you can get it. If you actually sign up on Robinhood with the link below in the description, you get a free stock and I get a free stock. We both get a free stock if you sign up using the link below in the description. All right, once you get the app, it's very easy to sign up. It's really fast. It takes about 10 minutes. All you need is your ID, driver's license and all that. That's all you need really. And once you do that, the first thing you want to do is link your account. By linking your account, I mean you want to link your bank account. So what you do is you come here and then you go right where it says transfers. And then as you can see, my account is already linked down here, but all you gotta do is click right, it says add account at the bottom left corner. Once you do that, it brings you up here, and then once you click continue, and as you can see, you've got all these different banks. I'm pretty sure one of these will be your bank, but if your bank is not here, all you gotta do is just search for it. As you can see, there is a search bar up there. You search your bank, it will come up. And let's say if your bank is Chase, all you gotta do is just sign up. You're just using your username and password, just like when you look up your bank account and everything else. And that's it. Robinhood will be able to pull out all that information and add up your account. They just need to verify that this is you, it is your bank account. If it's Wells Fargo, same thing. All you gotta do is just sign into your account, username and password, and you will be good to go. And guess what? One of the really good thing about Robinhood is once you do that, if you look at here at the top, it says transfer to Robinhood. If I click on it, I'm ready to go. If I put $100 right now and I click review and I submit it, this $100 will be available right away for me to use. So this is one of the first things that is actually good about Robinhood is you can deposit money and have access to it right away, instant deposit, and start using it, and you can start trading right away. That's something that's good about it. But I'm not going to deposit this $100 right now because I believe I made a deposit yesterday because I wanted to be able to make this video, and I kind of traded today so I can kind of show you what happened. The one that comes below it, it's transferred to your bank account. So let's say if you made a big profit, whatever it is, or if you make some kind of profit and you want to transfer something out, so you need some money. So now that I showed you how you can link up your bank account and how you can deposit money and do some withdrawal, and here is a next step on how you can kind of start using Robinhood around, get a grip of it. So how you search for different type of stocks. So as you can see at this right bottom center of the screen, there is a little search icon, which basically just brings right here. You can just search. Let's say I'm looking for Apple. Right, there we go. This is Apple. And it comes up, and you can there's kind of a little basic chart here. You can kind of hover over, you can see what happened. This is a daily chart. So today you can see where it kind of opened. It was 117 and it went up to 119. So Apple performed pretty well today. As you can see below, the actual price is still kind of moving around because the market just closed about 4 minutes ago. Now let's say if I wanted to purchase Apple, all I gotta do is, you see where it says trade, I go ahead, you just go ahead and tap on that one, and then you can see it says buy. You gotta do here is come here, click on buy, and this is it. And now you're going to type the amount of shares you want to purchase. So let's say I'm saying I want to buy 5, right? Once I put 5 right there, it tells me what will be the estimated cost for this purchase in 597.70 cents. So the good thing about Robinhood is commission free, so you don't pay no commissions on anything. It's whatever you see, it's what you pay for. So now if I go ahead and click on review, and then as you can see at the bottom it says swipe up. If I go ahead and swipe up all the way to the top, I buy. But the best way to do this, instead of sending out market price, why I'm saying market price, you see the market moves, the price doesn't stay the same. As you can see right now, it says 1953, it will move 1957, and then it's going to be down 1943. Every single second the market usually moves around. So when you send your order, don't think that it's going to purchase. You see now it's 1955. Don't think it's going to purchase at that specific price. When you send it at market price, it means you're telling the market that whatever price is out there, I'm willing to pay. So it might have been, let's say 1953, but by the time I send my order, it get there, it's gonna purchase 1955. But now you see that right next to market price, there is a little question mark. Once you click on it, then you see the bid, and then you got the ask, and you can see the bid and the ask in between. We got 1955 and then we got 1957. If I were to purchase, I look at the price between the bid and the ask, and then I come here at the top right of the screen, and then I do a limit order. What is a limit order? It means I will put my limit price, the price that I want to buy, so it won't change once I send the order. It's going to be sending the order at the price I want to buy, not the price that the market will give me. So right now it tells me what's the market price. I already know where it is, so I'm thinking, okay, this is the ask price. But for me, I'm going to say I'm gonna send it at 119, but I say 54, and then but it is basically after market hours. So usually you want to do that during market hours. And then if I click continue, it brings me to this page. It tells me what's the time, and then it tells me what it is, and then I click continue, and it brings me back here. And now I've got my price locked in at 1954. It won't move because this is the price at which I want to buy. If Apple doesn't get down to 1954, it won't purchase. So it will only purchase to this price. It won't change it. And once you click review and again swipe up, and that's it. Your order is gone and you can be able to purchase. If I wanted to sell it, same thing what I did. If you come here at the bottom right, you click on trade, and then you got, now you see the only reason I'm seeing buy is because I don't have this stuff. But if I was holding Apple, I would have another tab that would say sell, and all I have to do is click on that tab that says sell, and then it will take me to the exact same page, just like you see this one. But instead, you see where it says buy Apple, it will say sell Apple. And then I can go through the same thing that I just did. I can either sell it for limit price, and I enter my own price at which I want it to be, my Apple stock to sell. And then I can enter, well, let's say I bought 5, I want to sell only 2. All I gotta do is put 2. I can still sell 2 and still keep 3 of them. as I'm moving forward. So sometimes it's always a good idea. You may make some profit, you may sell it, make a little bit of profit, but still keep a little some to go, and then you can maybe use that one to buy another stock, but it would look exactly the same as right now you're seeing I'm buying. This is how simple Robinhood is. So now let's say you buy and you were hoping for the stock to go up, but for some reason the stock goes down and you don't like it. But let's say I'm thinking to myself, okay, I can only lose about 5%, which I believe 5% will be somewhere around $25. So if I'm losing $25, I want to get out of this trade so I can keep my money. So what you do is there is an order type that you can do. This is again something that's very basic. You can go again to the top right of the screen. All you do is, as you see what it says conditional orders, and then you got recurring investment, limit order, the one I told you to do when you're buying or selling, and then you got trailing stop order, and then you have stop order. You open it. If you were selling, this would have been a stop loss, which means you can actually put a price below that you say, okay, if the market goes down, let's say it goes down, instead of from 119.65 it goes down to 119.40, I want it to sell automatically for me. Let's say even if I'm distracted, or let's say I was doing something, I went to make some breakfast or whatever I wanted to do, and it just happened to drop to 119.40, I want it to sell for me automatically, and it will sell it for you before you start losing even more. So you're only going to lose whatever that was on top, whatever you decide, whatever you think, this is how much I can afford losing, but I cannot lose more than that. You can go ahead and do that by using this tool. When you come out here and you go to the stop order, and you can come up and then you click continue, and then you can type, let's say 119.40, and then you continue, and then all the way, and then if you were selling, it will say sell, and it's going to be a stop price of what you're gonna sell it at. Another trick, let's say you wanted to watch some stocks and you wanted to be able to see what they, how they look like. You can create what I call a watch list. How do you do that? Let's say you want to buy Coca-Cola. Here we go, Coca-Cola. See it, come here and I open it, and you can see at the top right there is a little circle with the plus sign inside. All you gotta do is click on that plus sign. It brings you this one, it brings you this drop down, it brings this up. As you can see, I've got my own watch list going on, but this is not what you will see. What you will see is it will just say what's at the top, create new list. When you click on it, here we go, you can say, I don't know, my super stocks, create, bam, right there you got my super stocks all the way down at the bottom. This is for me because I have different watch lists going on, so pay attention to the one really all the way to the bottom, and then I'm adding Coca-Cola to it, and there you go, you got Coca-Cola added to that watch list. And now I can go ahead and search something else, and let's say I decide to do FedEx, and then all I gotta do is come to FedEx, click on that plus sign, and you can see it says added to my super stock. So, and now if I'm coming back down and I find my super stock watch list and I click on it, here it is. You got those two, FedEx and Coca-Cola, and you can kind of watch how they move, or you can just click on them and you see chart appears, and and that way you can make your own list of the stocks you want to watch, the stocks you have interest in, and the one you think you want to buy. So now I'm gonna answer the question, what is bad about Robinhood? As I said, Robinhood is something I've used. It's an app that I've used before. I actually started trading for the first time using Robinhood way back. I believe it was 5 years ago. And Robinhood just wasn't good enough for me. It was slow, which is one of the things that I'm about to talk about. What's bad about Robinhood is if I'm opening like right here, right now, you can see the charts. There is not enough information for me to be able to make a good decision if I'm buying, especially if you're doing day trading. You can't really make effective decision. Something like you don't really know what you're getting into. Let's just put it that way. It's very slow, and Robinhood does get glitches. I believe at the beginning of this year, when there was some days where Robinhood was glitching that no one was able to trade. It just glitched. And some of those days were the best days when the market was performing very well. But then some people lost a lot of money because they were not able to get out of their position. They were not able to do any trade. So on the days when the market went up, Robinhood just glitched and it wasn't working. And it did that for almost 3 days in a row. You can't trade. So if you're losing, you just keep on losing. You can't get out of your position, or you can't enter new positions. This year, especially this year, it happened a lot on Robinhood that they have had glitches, or their whatever happens. So first, something goes wrong every single time, and it's usually on a really good day. And something goes wrong and you can't do anything. You can't see anything. You can't even open the app. There's too much traffic. They can't handle the amount of traffic on it. I believe last month there was a reported somewhere around 2,000 accounts that have been hacked. And people started seeing their money just going away. People started seeing their money leaving their account because someone was sold whatever position they had and then started transferring the money out into another account. And they could go into the account, they could see everything, but they can't stop it because Robinhood does not give you that ability to stop anything or do anything. They can do it. So, and since you can't really talk to them right away because there's no customer service, so a lot of people just watch their money evaporating, just going away from the account. So security issues that they really have to work on. So that's why I don't really recommend anybody to put too much money into it. Some people still do. I'm not saying it's not the greatest, but I'm saying if you're starting out, it's okay. So that was a quick video about it. It's very basic information. I know there is a lot we can talk about when it comes to Robinhood, but this is very basic. How you can get it, how you and I can get free stock, and how you can deposit, instant deposit, be able to do what you want to do, buy and sell, cut off your losses, how you can make up your watch list, and some of the things that you need to know when it comes to Robinhood when you're starting out. It still is a good place to start. We all did, and you can still do just fine. I didn't want to make anything complicated or talk to you about a lot of the other tools. This is just a step-by-step for the basics that you need. Please don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and see you in the next video.